Street is back, all right? Let's give it up for all the geriatric millennials in the house. I know there's a few of you guys out there. Is that the most insulting adjective to couple with millennial you've ever heard? Like I'm riding in here on a hover-round or something. This is a good-looking crowd. I feel like I've swiped right on a few of you. Some of you others, I have not. For those of you who don't know me, my name is James. I identify as 6'3". I recently started putting organic on my resume just so people know they have to pay me more money for the exact same thing. I thought about going plant-based for like a minute, you know, like animals and stuff, but I don't know, plants don't have it easy either. Like, when was the last time you went grocery shopping for adult spinach? It's like most leaves don't make it past infancy. I come from a large family. I'm the first boy after a few girls. Apparently my father was so excited he kissed the nurse, which seems like an odd choice when your wife and newborn are right there. They said I came out 10 pounds, so they thought I'd be a football player. Little did they know I'd come out again 15 years later as a musical theater performer! Those are real wings, if anybody taps. I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and this generation, I find they're so tech savvy. My niece is 8 years old, and she already has an email address. I don't know, I find that impressive. So, like a good uncle, I forwarded her a chain letter to start the paranoia off, right? I made the mistake of telling my father that I was writing stand-up material, so he started to tell me all these one-liner jokes that probably killed on an army base in 1942. Like, what'd the cab driver say to the one-legged man? Hop in. Or like, I dated a girl who was so skinny she wore a striped dress with only one stripe, you know, like as if I'm Rodney Dangerfield or something. I was like, Dad, I don't want to plagiarize jokes, and his response to that was, they had to replace my elementary school overweight teacher because every time she turned around, she erased the blackboard. I was like, Dad, I don't think you know what the word plagiarize means, but... Did you ever hear a song and think I could have written that song like that stupid Sia song? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm pissed. I feel like I could have written that song. I've been counting to much higher numbers my entire life. She doesn't even mention a cotangent or like a logarithm. That's for like the two people who took AP calculus. Or that new Sky Rizzy jam. Things are getting clearer, I feel free. It's by this pop group, I think they're called plaque psoriasis. I hear it's the first medication to go platinum. Like, why am I singing jingles for medications for illnesses I don't have? I swear to God, this pandemic is turning me into a hypochondriac, so to distract myself, I started to do some redecorating. And I have to say, of all the things they teach you in elementary school that they say you're gonna use in real life, nobody mentions how useful decorating a diorama will be when you move into a Manhattan studio apartment. Just like throw up some construction paper and Elmer's glue. You got yourself a renovation. I bought a new couch. Thank you, thank you. I can't hear it, but I assume you're applauding. You know, couch shopping during a pandemic is challenging because instead of sitting on couches, you're reading reviews about other people sitting on couches. It was shocking how many of the reviews said, it's not really a sitting couch. Or perfect decorative couch for my sewing room. Like, who has room for visual couches? It's like, calm down, Martha Stewart. Some of us need a couch for basic functions like watching Hulu or like an anonymous hookup. Actually, speaking of hookups, I decided in a moment of religious confusion to give J-Date a try, just in case someone was looking for whatever the male version of a shiksa would be. Like a shikso? A dickso? A cockso. At first, base was a Zoom call, like what the hell was second base? You're like, we did oral last night. We flossed together on FaceTime. Did you notice how something that would have creeped you out before the pandemic is suddenly so romantic? Hey, David. Yeah, I got the lock of chest hair in the mail. How medieval. Oh, did you get my delivery? Oh, I ordered you some chicken thighs. They should be arriving on Amazon horseback sometime in the next 4 months. Oh no, but seriously, I ordered us some rubbers and thongs for our Fire Island weekend. But if you remember, bring your own dickie. Thank you. This has been a presentation of a geriatric millennial.